Hello, Fatality Workers. This is Blackflame from the Fatality Company, and welcome back to Noc'Craft. I'm going to get something out of the way rather quickly. If you notice me randomly walking at points during this, it's because it's because we've got a problem at the minute that I thought was my keyboard, but according to Nocturne, it isn't. And that's that keys will randomly not be pressed when I press them, and keys will randomly stick. And it's something to do with the Java library thing. But the thing that we're going to do to start today is we are going to make a couple of electrical engines to begin. Electrical engines are a form of buildcraft, Minecraft Joules power. And one cobblestone short. Yeah, see, this is another one of the things. I can't shift click items. I'm holding. You hear that? Well, you can see the aspects popping on. That's me holding shift. Not working. There we go. Worked the second time. It's really weird. Same as I can't control click to move a single item all the time either. It's a little frustrating. But if it does start to get on my nerves, I'm just going to stop recording. I don't want to transfer it across to you guys. Glass. See, there we go again. Yeah, anyone who's paying attention will already know exactly what it is that we're making. Mainly because it's kind of in the bottom already. Should have cleared that to keep it a bit more of a mystery, but oh well. It's fine now. So, we've made gears before. We'll grade them by putting the thing around them. I'm short by 8 to 10. There we go. Get some tin gears, then tin gears at the sides, pistons at the bottom, glass, and 2 electrical engines. Yeah, that was... I wasn't thinking very much, was I then? Enough 10. Oh, fine, we'll just have to settle with... There we go. Not holding D. That's the other form of it, rather than it not letting you. You may notice, by the way, a lot of textures have randomly turned. It's all the industrial craft ones. All the industrial craft items seem to have turned to white squares. In fact, this is the wrong texture pack. I've only just noticed. I'll sort that out afterwards. I did have an upgraded version of the texture pack that had the new industrial craft machines and stuff like that in it, but this doesn't seem to be the same one. Odd. No. There we go. So next thing that we need is we need to make 7 gears. That was way too many. Twice. Oh well. And then upgrade them all to cobble. Upgrade them all to iron. And then we need, well, to show you the recipe for the quarry. Need 3 iron gears, 2 gold gears, 2 diamond gears, a piece of redstone, and a diamond pickaxe. So that means we need more gold than that. So we're going to take 1 diamond and aluminium stone. Can I just do it in there? Yes. We still need more gold than that. I'm going to go and macerate and smelt this downstairs, and I'll be back. Okay, we've got enough gold now. One thing I should probably mention is, if this episode sounds clearer or worse or whatever it might do, this is actually being recorded off of my new microphone. So, yeah. It's also got my new keyboard as well, so if you can hear the clickety-clacketing in the background, it's my new mechanical keyboard. Then we need 8 of these. Notice I made sure to leave the 3 that we'd need for the pickaxe when I was transmuting those into gold. And then make said pickaxe. And then a single piece of redstone. Redstone at the top, diamond gears at the bottom, gold gears, a bucket of iron gears, and a diamond pickaxe at the bottom. Quarry. Now you're probably thinking, you know, what does a quarry do? Well, I'll show you what a quarry does as soon as I've gone and made a quick setup for it. The only reason I'm going to make it off camera is because of the way that the game's behaving at the minute. It's going to be a bit difficult to make it quickly, which is what I want to do. Okay, so this is what a quarry looks like when you first place it down. I'll get to what that actually does soon. You can see I've got some pipes coming at the top, but you don't actually need a wooden pipe and an engine to pump out of this, because it pumps out it like just ejects the items on its own anyway. You can even put a chest directly next to it and it'll put the items straight in. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to pull the items out the top. They'll come along here, cobblestone will go down there, anything else will get forced into the chest, anything that doesn't fit in the chest will go straight across and get voided. Probably going to put another couple of barrels in, now that I think about it, for dirt, gravel, flint, things like that. But first I am going to get to the educational part of this. There we go, electric wrench. Check it's in lossless mode. I cannot. There we go. I couldn't hold M and right click. There we go. Now pick up the advanced solar panel. I have no idea why I have 31 levers on me. Oh well. Now, what an electrical engine does is it uses industrial craft power to generate buildcraft power. So it's a handy little crossover tool. Okay, there we go. Now I've got dirt, gravel and obsidian, because you tend to get a lot of obsidian from quarries if you place them with water. So then we just need to put one of my many levers that I've got for some reason down and flick on the engine. And this little guy will appear and start building the quarry frame. If there is blocks inside where the quarry frame would go, it would clear out all of the blocks first before it starts building it, but because we've started building it in mid-air, it's just going to build it. Now, the colour of the laser indicates how quickly it's going. So if it's red, it's not getting hardly any power. Yellow is still pretty low. Green is good, and then blue is the best. You see it's on red and flashing on and off at the minute, which means, you know, it's not getting anywhere near as much power as it needs. And that's because this engine isn't getting enough electric from the solar panel because of it being night time. As soon as it gets more power, see it keeps flashing with no fuel. As soon as it gets more fuel, it will start producing a constant 2 Minecraft joules per tick, which is what this is. You can actually put batteries into these as well, and also eventually upgrade them so that they can produce more power each and things like that. Waiting for it. Bam! That's close enough. You know, you see this thing's generating 2 Minecraft joules constantly. and that is, there we go, now it's up to yellow. Now, like I said, this is nowhere near the max speed of what a quarry can do. But for those of you out there that really don't know mods, you're probably asking, so what does a quarry do once the frame's completed? Well, that's simple enough. It mines. Now, you may remember there was the turtle hole that's just about there that I made earlier. It's pretty much the same as what they do, except for it looks much more awesome. And it just does that all the way down to bedrock. And you can see the dirt coming out the top and going straight into the side. Ta-da! So all of our ores and stuff will end up in this chest here. And yeah, I'm going to leave that running probably overnight now. I'm probably going to record the rest of this episode tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Morning, everyone. Hey, wasn't that over there? What's going... Nah, I'm kidding, I moved it. It finished, as you can probably just about see. There's all the bedrock down that way. So I've moved it over there to get more, and yeah, that one's finished as well. You can tell it's finished because the arms just sat up in the corner, not moving. So we got 64 stacks of cobble, 17 stacks of dirt, 3 stacks of gravel, 1 stack of obsidian, and yeah, 2 stacks and 8 more cobble went in there, some sand, some iron. Got a few resources from it. It's not the biggest quarry that I can do, so we're obviously not going to get a ton of resources. I'm not going to take all of them out of there for now. Oh, we also got some bees, if you didn't notice, because there are beehives that spawn in caves, so there, we must have just ploughed through a couple of them. Okay, now the reason that we were getting the resources is because I'm going to go into a mod today that I've not gone into before. So first thing we need is a power armor tinker table, and all the textures are still really messed up. So for that we need a computer monitor. Okay, like I say, I've not done this before, so I think this one's going to be easier than that one by the looks of it. This looks like a really expensive recipe compared to this one, so we're going to go with this one. Machine frame, so we need 4 glass. Shush, Wolfie. Stop complaining. 4 glass. We need a 4 iron ingots. Already had 4 iron ingots. And a gold ingot. Of course, we don't have any gold at all. I think I left it macerating down here, so we can go and grab it from and just smelt it up rather quickly in the induction furnace. One problem, by the way, that I've been having is with this design that I've got with the generators, is that I can't keep these running, because if I keep these ticking over, generators aren't smart, so all of the generators will turn on and produce all of the power, even though they only need 1 EU per tick, which means they all burn through all the wood, which means that only the first one ever gets any wood in it, which isn't what we want. We want all of them to be filling up with it for when we need it. So I need to figure out if that one's got saplings in it. Like it is now, you see, all of them are turned on. They don't need anywhere near that much power. But yeah, so I'm going to have to figure something out with that. I mean, that's only temporary anyway, because we're going to eventually use Steam. But also, I'm trying a different microphone setup this morning. So if the keyboard's louder now, basically tell me what you think is better for the keyboard noise and background noise and stuff like that. Whether this is like it is now, or like it was before the transition. Down in the comments and whatever. There we go, machine fruit. Emerald, 2 electrum. Still got some electrum? Yes, 2 electrum. 1 emerald. It's almost like I planned it for once. And a redstone transmission coil, which is a piece of silver. And I always do that. I need to get rid of that cinnabar. It's like I keep thinking that it's redstone, and it is not. It is darker than redstone. So transmission coil, machine frame, 2 pieces of electrum, and an emerald. Power armor tinker table, which looks fantastic. And yeah, we can't actually use it for anything yet. But it looks awesome. Right, so the first thing we need to do is... I'm probably going to go for legs. There we go. Power armor legs. So we need aluminium machine parts. Yeah, see, there seems to be I think these are Gregtex recipes that are really expensive like normal, but then the other recipes are still in here, so we need copper, silver, copper. For some wiring. There we go. And then we just need some iron. That's actually a pretty straightforward recipe. But you'll see why it's straightforward in a minute. So there we go. Power armor. So now if I take off my nanosuit legs, watch my armor rating. Ready? Yep. It doesn't add any. Because we've not upgraded it yet. So basically, the idea behind the modular power suits mod, which is where this comes from, is you make the armor that you want. So there's all the batteries, all the different armor. So there's iron plating, diamond plating, and energy shields. Then there's different movement things and different cosmetic things, and of course different things have different things that you can put on them. So first things first, we need a battery. So of course I'm going to just go for an elite battery, which is why I needed power. So I need an HV capacitor, which is 2 wires. Oh god. Oh god. About that. So I need a advanced battery, which that's a bit out of my price range at the moment. Let's try that. MV capacitor. What's that? Energy conduit, some wiring, titanium. Come on, 2 Lapitron crystals. What is this? Hardened glass and some electrum. Okay. Electrum. I'll go and macerate this up. I'm going to go and get the electrum and attempt to get somewhere to make hardened glass, and then I'll be right back. Oh, something I forgot to mention, by the way. I have solved. I've maybe fixed the problem with the sticking keys. It seems to go away if I'm in full screen mode, which is what I'm in now. So, I'm sorry if the resolutions are different between the first parts and the second part, but that's just because this part's in full screen, so it's going to be slightly taller, I would say, than the other one. But, yeah. And for those of you that don't know, you make hardened glass with 2 lead and with 1 lead and 2 obsidian dust in a thermal expansion machine called an induction smelter. So I've just nipped over to Marek's place to borrow his, seeing as we don't really have any kind of buildcraft power infrastructure yet. Also, I've only just noticed that the textures are better now. I went and updated the pack a second time and it seems to have fixed it, but I'm sure that this had a texture before and now it just doesn't have one. So I'm not sure what's going off. Oh well. At least we've got the new machines now, which look awesome. Okay. Oh, I've left the electrum cooking downstairs, so I'll go grab that. Okay. So then all it is a piece of hardened glass, some electrum, and we get empty conduits. These conduits are a way of transferring the Buildcraft power around. In fact, they're the best way at the moment of transferring Buildcraft power around. There we go, MV capacitor. And we just go in here, advanced battery, install. Now what you can do with this is, as you can see here, you can actually tinker with it. So you can increase the amount of energy that the battery can store, but it makes the weight more. And the more weighty something is, the more it slows your character down. So of course we're going to have to compensate for that. So that's why I've got this down here, for which we need 4 servo motors. Which of course don't know how to make. Let's have a look. Servo motor. So I need 2 solenoids, 2 pieces of wiring, and a pneumatic servo for each one. I don't have enough wiring. Need more silver. Silver. I really need to just smelt up all my ores so that I don't keep running out. But I really don't have many ores anyway. I don't think I've got any silver. Can I make silver? I think I've just used all my silver to make electrum, haven't I? Can I make silver with the minium stone? Yes, but that's just a way of smelting it. What about this silver? What about this silver? What about this silver? Is there any? I think I've already transferred. I don't know. Silver. Damn it. I'm gonna go on a hunt for silver and I'll be back. This episode's just full of cuts. The texture's gone back again. What? I only noticed as I stopped recording. Huh. It's alright everyone, I'm just blind. I had 24 silver ore in my chest the whole time, so I'm gonna go and smelt that up. Cables! Or wiring. Derp. Okay, so we need the... I can't even remember what it's called. I know that it needs these. So now I can just press uses and find out what it is I wanted. Servo motor. Okay, so we need 6 solenoids and 6 wiring. And each solenoid needs 6 wiring, so we need 36 wires. Damn it. Of course, plus the other 6 for the cables themselves, and I'm going to need more anyway. So we need 6 of these, which means we need 6... 18 iron. That's how my brain processes things. There may have been iron in there and I'm just blind, but... 12, 16, there we go. There we go. And then all we need now is the pneumatic servos, redstone, iron, and glass. And I'm wrong, we don't have any iron in here. Huh. No. Redstone, 1, 2, 3. And then glass, 1, 2, there's not got any space. Go away, cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need that extra one. There we go. And of course that's the wrong way around. There we go. So 3 solenoids, top and bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 pneumatic servo-y motor things, whatever they're called. Sprint assist. I need 4. God damn it! I'm so glad that I made extra flipping of everything, really. I can imagine people screaming at me about that, you know? Another couple pieces of glass. And another piece of redstone. Okay, redstone, iron, glass, solenoid, wiring. Okay, let's try this now, shall we? Movement speed, install. So, now you've got compensation. Don't know what that is. Power, so obviously how fast you sprint speed multiplier. And walking assist, walking speed multiplier. And I don't know what this does. I think this makes you less exhausted from sprinting, but uses more energy. Yeah. Okay, maximum power. And let's try them out, shall we? So now we move twice as fast. This is me just walking normally. Woo! And this is me sprinting. Dear God! That might be faster than a quantum suit. That is insane. You may notice, by the way, that there are 2 power level things for the advanced nano chest plate and the actual legs are clashing a little bit. But we'll be switching to an entire power suit, so that doesn't really matter too much. Oh, that slows us down. Well, until we're out the water. Every time we, like, bob out the water, we move really quickly. I actually think I'm going to remove the walking one. Because I don't like the fact that I move quick everywhere. Sprint assist. Walking assist off. There we go. So now I can walk around normally, but when I want to get somewhere, I get there quickly. Awesome. And probably the final thing I'm going to work on for this episode is... Actually, I don't know how to make that. Diamond plating needs advanced plating. If I can do that, then I'll do it, but there's another one I want to do if I can't. Recipe for advanced plating, diamonds, and an invar gear. We don't have any invar, so we can't do that. So instead, we're just going to make a hologram emitter. There it is. So we need redstone reception, one of each of the colours of red, green, blue dye, wiring. Yeah, I can make that. Do I have red flowers? Red. I think I used all my red flowers. Where are any bones? I'm getting used to the sprint already. Okay, so just bone meal and we'll try and get some red flowers. There we go. There's the red. Ah, lag. Then we need green. Ouch. And blue obviously is lapis, so we've already got plenty of that. And then we've already got the wires, we need a reception coil, which is gold, and 2 pieces of redstone, like so, and then we just need a piece of glass. I've got trapdoors on them. Oh, I need a cactus, right. Also, I remembered why I got these, why I've got so many levers as well. It's for Thorncraft research, because they've got, you see the little puppety guy? It's got that aspect on it. So, and I needed that. Wiring, glass, green, blue, red, does it matter now? And then what we can do is now we can install that, and now you know what? Now you can't tell that we're wearing leggings. Which means that I could sprint around. It doesn't look like I've got any. Now, another feature that I'll just quickly go over before the end of this is if you hit K. This is actually from me messing around on my test world, which is interesting. I didn't expect it to carry over, but you see there's these little icons, which this represents the active camo thing for our legs, this represents the sprint boost thing. And then you can press new and say hashtag or apostrophe, and there it is. Now you can go, oh, I want to turn off sprint boost when I hit apostrophe, and it will assign that. Of course, I don't want apostrophe. I don't want to turn my sprint boost off really, but I want to put that to I. So now, if I stand there, I can go I. Bam! You can see my armor. I. Now you can't. So I'll probably end up not having my armor on anymore once I've got all of the power set fully going. Of course, I still need to make plating for this because at the minute it's made me more vulnerable. But the good thing is these get charged from industrial craft, so I'm hoping that the charge pad will work down here. Note hoping. Let's go and try it. I'm going to take this off just for a second so that we can see the number at the top. Although Fraps is kind of blocking it a bit for me. Yay! There we go, the charge pad does work. Awesome. Okay, that is all for this episode. I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment about which section of this you thought was better audio-wise. The beginning section when we was working on making the quarry, or the section where we started working on the power suit. And I will see you all next time. Bye guys.